God,
it's a drive to make everything look so politically correct that it washes out the reality of what happened and the ability to actually make real change and real progress. Because if you sit there and say, well, we're just going to ignore what happened and look at this, that is what proceeded through to the future as the good thing that helped, then you've got looking this as
then you've got Disney World. I mean, you might as well just make the whole thing Disney World, right? And what touched me about, just as an aside, the only city that Disney World does emulate has a building, you know, they have a replica of, is the French Quarter of New Orleans, which I find offensive. That's besides the point.
I don't know if I saw, I went there once with my daughter.
Now, are they going to change those statues out too? See, that's the question. To make them, what are they going to put up in Chase of Jackson Square? Mickey Mouse?
You know,
Mickey Mouse Square. You know, I mean, what are they going? And then I'm going to how what you put up in its place. What is that going to be? I mean, are you going to put up, let's say, Martin Luther King? Okay, he's a nice guy, but man, he was a womanizer and a half. So I want that statue taken down. I mean, you can go ahead and start slicing everybody in any of these parts.
He's a wonderful man.
I beg your pardon? A wonderful man?
Yeah, I think so.
Ah, well, I'm glad you think so. That's a wonderful thing to think.
My wife admires me. Then I stay there and she can take a picture of me. Then I'm a great man too.
That's why I thought that when I first saw you. I said, of course you do.
That's fucking awesome, man. I love it.
So let me ask you a question. You guys came to New Orleans. You've heard about the controversy with the monuments?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
What do you think of that?
It's historical. I mean, I think that they should leave. They should leave them. Absolutely.
So what do you think they're going to put in their place?
Harriet Tubman, probably.
Who?
Harriet Tubman. Hey, they're putting her on the $20 bill, boss. You'll see it before you know it. It's happening.
I like this.
There you go. Here's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton.
Got it. Hey, that works every time.
Yeah, it works for any crime anywhere in the world. You guys have a good one.
Take it easy.
Which with? As a for instance, let's say they...
I like the concept of Alan Tucson riding his into the sky.
Jeff, right back where he was.
So you said don't take him down to
That's
begin with.
exactly what I'm saying.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
That's history.
That's what I'm getting at. Here's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. This is good for any crime in the world. Anyway.
That's pretty good.
Now, you guys
actually.
heard about the controversy here about the monuments?
Yeah. They took some down, like Civil War era.
Yeah, what do you think of that?
Well, can't erase history.
Thank you. You didn't come here to see why. The statue. What do you think what they're going to replace them with?
Maybe a safe space to
Yeah,
cry
safe
in.
space. Yeah, it'd be a safe space. Right, it'd be a safe space. That's it. All right, thank you. So my question is, what are they going to replace them with?
There you go.
What?
Right.
Probably a rainbow and butterfly.
Rainbow butterfly.
Yes, indeed. I don't know.
What are they going to replace those monuments with?
Rainbows and butterflies.
Did you hear that other guy say that? I swear to God, just for that, the Cajuns, those three Cajun guys came up. I asked them, what are they going to replace it with? They said the exact same words you said, rainbows and butterflies. You know, you've heard about the monument controversy. They're taking down all the historical monuments.
Because the Confederate flags.
Because, you know, Jackson and Lee and all, they're going to take them all down.
Take this first down. I got a picture of it.
Now, my question is, what are they going to replace them with?
Obama.
Again, keep it
Yeah. Well, I might have to take that monument down. Hang on, so you place them with people like what?
Place them with people that actually, make a very strong impact on the community.
Which would be
A positive uplift. Someone that caters to both black and Puerto Rican.
Let me ask you this. So,
Figures that would represent.
but aren't we better now than ISIS going down and tearing down historical monuments?
We got to move together. These monuments that we have right now, they represent segregation. We want to
No, they represent history, not segregation. They represent history.
just desegregate all of it.
So you know about the monument controversy?
Actually, I don't.
Yeah, they're trying to tear down all the historical monuments.
Oh, they
You
are?
know, yeah, like Lee Circle, Jackson Square, Jackson will come down.
What?
Because they were offensive.
So? It's a lot of shit that's offensive.
Yeah, my point. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, live with it. I mean, live with it. Yeah, right. I mean, I'm wondering where in the Constitution. I mean, right now it says, I don't know where in the Constitution anything about my feelings.
Yeah.
You know, like, come on, man.
When did they start caring about those?
So what do you think they are? You heard about the monument controversy, of course.
Oh, where? Which monument are they taking
They're
down?
taking down 5 of them.
Are they taking
Jackson,
down Lee
Lee Circle, yeah.
That's a shame. That's ridiculous.
It's been there that long.
They should put a statue of Harry Lake. That's what I think.
Well, that's it. I want to find. What are they going to replace the statues with?
It should be Harry's Lake.
Well, they'll find people that complain about that. All right. What do you think we should replace the monuments with? Oh my God! Yeah, yeah. If they really want to bring it up, right?
Look at the campus. Right behind.
Because that's real history, isn't it?
Right.
We've
And have the
all
ship.
been slaves at one time or
We still
another.
are.
Yeah, but we still
We
are.
still
They
are.
did. We're
We just
indentured
don't know.
servants. You're absolutely. So what do you know about the monument controversy? Huh?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
You shouldn't replace with anything. They shouldn't have been taken down.
Beg pardon?
So they shouldn't be replaced with anything. They shouldn't have been taken down.
Thank you. Thank you. What do you think? You've heard about the monument thing, right?
yeah. Well, if they put one of Miss Landry, I hope it's a black one, not bronze or tan, black.
So what do you think they ought to put up there as replace the monuments with?
Probably what's going around on Facebook. Miss Landry's a jackass.
How you doing? Let's go show. Where are you guys from?
Connecticut.
What do you do there?
I work for a museum organization. Yeah, the organization is called Connecticut Arts. We own Connecticut State Museums. So I've read your side about the monument.
Yeah.
And it's a very interesting debate. I mean, I can make an argument either way, but it's just a very interesting topic that people.
That's why I'm asking you. Step over here. I want to give you as a professional in the thing. Do you have this problem up there? Are they looking to?
We do, but we are very cautious about talking about things in Connecticut anyway. We just don't, we'll tell you about the family farm or the family history, but we will not get into the political situation of the times they were living or what, the meat quality.
Why do you avoid that?
I think a lot of us want to avoid potentially difficult conversations with people.
What's wrong with difficult conversation?
That's the thing. Personally, I don't see anything wrong with it, and I like my tours to be really engaged. So if we're having a discussion on the Civil War, I will say yes, obviously slavery is bad. Keeping humans is horrible. But there was a historical context for which these people were living, and we have to understand that to accurately tell their story. Which is kind of how I feel about this monument controversy, because there is definitely a place for the history, but I think the way we present it changes as people change, and social and political tides change all the time.
But as a person who deals with culture, political,
Yeah.
you know. With the case being made now, people have a, you walk into the museum and say, that offends me, that offends me, that offends me.
It happens a lot, actually.
Really?
It does. And that's when I say, you're saying that now with the perspective of someone living in 2017. In 1775, they wouldn't think that way. So this is here in the house because the family had it and used it. It is a part of the house's story. How you feel about it now is just as valid and interesting and not wrong, but you have to try and think the people that we're talking about on this tour just didn't have the concept. They didn't have germs, you know, so it's really hard for us to approach the topics they were dealing with our modern mindset.
But you also thankfully have the perspective of knowing history.
Well, yeah.
Which a lot of people don't have that.
Exactly.
You know, so they're dealing with just...
And people say there's two sides to every story, but there's actually about 60.
Yeah, indeed.
So
indeed.
it's...
Which brings up the argument I'm saying, well, what are they going to replace them with?
Well, yeah. And
because if whatever they replace it with, you can find something wrong with that too.
Right. And I think subject matter-wise, somebody always will. But I do think there is a place for talking about history, facilitating the conversation.
Exactly. That's what I think, you know, museums are for.
Yeah,
that's what I think these statues are for. And that's what I'm doing out here.
There was a really interesting article I read called Safe Containers for Dangerous Thoughts. And it was about museums being that safe container for a world of conversations. Yeah.
That's pretty
funny.
funny.
You should Google it. It was worth the read. But yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, right now you're in the middle of this kind of like controversy.
Well, right, and we are all the time.
But more so now, I think, than ever. Yes. I mean, because it's in the news.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, exactly. There's more public attention, but it comes and goes.
Really? So it's always there.
I think.
All right. There we go. Thank you.
Interesting conversation.
Oh, yeah. Here's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton for you. Pleasure to meet you.